We don't see y'all. How y'all doing, guys?
What up?
We're back with another episode of Blaq Da Beast, real and raw conversations. But today, I'm gonna let these guys take us on a ride. I don't even know. Because I'm not quite sure what our topic has to necessarily be, but we're gonna talk about an abundance of things that good men don't get to talk about. So
that's a pretty solid way to figure it out.
I appreciate it.
Blaq, I'm the beast. I be trying to get it right.
I'm Blaq.
We just got our hair down, so we probably look alike today. So I know what the topic of what the flyer said. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going into it. And I'm not sure, like Blaq said, how we're going to flip it. But first and foremost, want to introduce our guest today. It's a good friend of mine, my partner Lance. Lance, you want to give him anything or a little bit about yourself?
Lance Telescore, been living in Texas about 20 years now, from California. It was a good culture shock, but no matter how long you live in Texas, if you're not from Texas, you're just not from Texas. Okay. I'm currently in law enforcement, so anything I say that does not reflect the image or the embodiment of my agency that I'm employed with, this is just my opinion. I have to say that. So,
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely. That's hey, it is what it is. I wish I could say that. Man, I wish I could say that. We got to find us a clip where we can say something. That man said he got a business to uphold, so he got to say that. I totally understand it. Man, where do I start? There's so much that has transpired. There's so much that has transpired. Even before we came on live today. But what's our topic for today? What was supposed to be the topic today? I guess I should say.
The systems in America set up for men to fail.
Oh, yeah. So basically, is the system set up for men to fail? Probably talking about Black men more than all men, but definitely men in general. We're talking about from just prison, from child support, from relationally, just all around. Is the system, just the system itself as a whole, designed for us to fail? And I would absolutely have to say, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I agree.
It's tough out here. I don't think so. This is where my issue lies today. The more and more we have podcasts, and the more I listen to what myself says, what Blaq says, what Story, what DJ says behind camera, I realize that men and women are not talking to each other. We're talking at each other. I've realized that men or women also are in competition with one another. I've also realized that men and women are bashing each other. No, everybody's talking, but nobody's listening. Okay. The more and more the world turns around or goes around and around, I realize that it's almost like it's the system designed, especially in the Black community, to have men and women do this. Fight all day. All I hear on social media, all I see on social media is women talking about men and what we shouldn't do. Men talking about women and what we what they should and shouldn't do. It's a whole clusterfuck of some things that they're saying are very valid. Some are invalid. Some just don't make sense at all. But nevertheless, it's all this. We're going to point the fingers. That's all we're doing all day long. And I think at the end of the day, we're doing more hurting than we are helping. Blaq sends me videos every week on TikTok about certain situations. And we bounce, topics and ideas off of that. But every video, I see the same thing. The same conversation. We're all saying the same things in different ways, but nobody is pointing to. The women are not pointing to the men. Men are not pointing to the women. It's just a mess. So now I'm trying to figure out where we're going, and what we're doing out here. The dating pool is trash. We've already recognized that. That's from the women's side and the men's side. The dating pool is shit. Okay, we get that. We understand that. Okay, the workforce situation is shit. We get that. We understand that. But how are we pouring into versus bashing and taking from? I don't get it. So help me understand what's going on here.
Yeah.
Help me understand this, because I'm so at loss. I'll give you an example. This is one way of I don't know if this is bashing. I don't know what this is. So Nick Cannon has a video about, he says his own opinion is that he believes 80% of the women basically have bad hygiene. That's what he said. Or however you want to put it, he said 80%. Okay? So he said only 20% or basically have good hygiene. When I sat down and I broke it down and I really talked about it in a room full of women, I said, I agree with that man. But I'm only speaking from my experience. I own a gym. I deal with 85% women on a daily basis. And I could say that. I could say that, hey, you know, a lot of women don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna say don't know or not up to par.
Is it during the workout or before the workout?
It don't
That's
matter.
shit. I want to know.
During and after.
Listen.
Listen. At what point is it more profound for you?
Go ahead.
I really want to know. During the workout.
Here's the reason why.
Is it a musty smell or is it a coochie smell?
It could be a mixture.
It's a
I'm not sure.
It could be
Some might be
anything,
this, some
but
might be that.
You know you're going to work out, right? You know you finna go get sweat. You know your body is about to go through, you know, some heat, some friction. You ain't take a shower before you came to the gym?
Let's say they just got off work. What if they can't?
Then don't.
Don't
go. Like, would you go put that pussy in somebody's face? Huh?
I mean,
like
the face at the gym is.
But you out here.
Yeah.
You out here. He gonna make you squat. You gotta get low. You gotta get down. And if you smell you, they will smell you. My mom used to always say, you'll smell you before somebody else. So if you didn't get that whiff before the room did, it's on you, baby.
So do y'all think women have come to be desensitized
maybe
to their bodily odors?
I think people have in general has become that way. Don't get me wrong. The men don't get a pass on this either. I get it. But what I am saying is just talking about what Nick Cannon said.
Right. And
it's a issue.
But
you can go on, you can have $1,000 purse on, $1,000 outfit on, $1,000 shoes on, and then when you take off all that shit, smell like $1.
Invested only $3 worth of fragrances and body washes and things, but all the bulk of your price is on your outside instead of your inside.
So I'm saying, how does that work?
But shit, even if you did fucking buy some soap and shit, what you eat is a factor too.
There you go.
This coming through your pores, these armpits and shit. This they is street getting rid of waste.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Your
Waste
body
is in
is
your
human detox.
So it. Either way, what I want, the point I made from what he particularly said, I feel like whether how you felt about what he said, whether you felt attacked, whether you felt like, yeah, the boy had a point, or whatever you felt, he should be able to say that. That's not saying, hey, women, you stink, or hey, men think women stink. Like, it's not saying any of that. It was just stating an opinion of him that said, 80% of my experience with women, they have terrible hygiene or could work on their hygiene. I don't know his exact words, but he stated that's what he's talking about, his experience. And 80% of the experience he had, now you can have a lot of experience,
He definitely probably has.
He probably
Nick
got
Cannon
double. He probably got a
have
lot
an
of
abundance of experience with women, so
But you should be able to say something if you got a lot of
he
experience.
should be able to share that
Absolutely.
opinion, and you be able to hear that and consciously make your own assumption, not feel attacked online and that man ain't.
So do you think women? Go ahead, DJ.
I was going to say something that you pointed out is very important. Having bad hygiene doesn't mean you stink.
No.
There are people who have poor hygiene and also still smell good. But it depends on how you practice. If you wiping back to front, you got bad hygiene practices.
But pause.
Oh,
pause.
It doesn't mean you
Pause.
stink.
Oh, DJ.
Pause. But I get what you're saying.
DJ, help
But when
me.
but when this man specifically
Oh,
said
he was talking about Smith.
hygiene,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
he was
See, I didn't
talking
see the
about.
clip.
Got it. Yeah,
He was talking about whether it was your breath
DJ, we
whether it
don't
was
have
your armpits
specific-
or whether it was your private part. He was talking about all three elements, all phases.
hygiene.
He was talking about everything.
Okay.
So he wasn't just specifically talking. That's why people got to listen sometimes. He wasn't specifically talking about what was in between your legs. He was also talking about hygiene in general. So what is hygiene? Hygiene can be breath. Hygiene can be under your arms. Hygiene can be what's in between your legs. Hygiene can be what's behind your damn ears. Hygiene can be it's a whole body effect.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what.
I don't get it.
I tell you what. 90% of the people in my shop
Got bad
got
hygiene.
bad hygiene.
Man.
If you gotta consider skin too,
Yeah, that's skin. That's
if
part
you gotta
hygiene.
consider skin,
I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard his comment,
I know for a fact us
I
as
knew it.
people don't know what the fuck you doing with your skin.
Yeah.
My lord. That's just, but I don't even know what you need to do. I'm between lotions right now. I don't know what's gonna work.
I got to get my lotion and oils made personally.
But
So
for
I get
real, I see abundance of scalp conditions and things like that, and you not know because you don't know. You think you working on taking a bath and brushing your teeth,
Yeah.
and
But you're not exfoliating your scalp.
mm,
Right.
You're
so
not paying attention to the stuff you put in it. You're not
If
going
you
to
think
a doctor
about
to say,
just
hey, do I got a condition?
people and
Some
what
of
to
that
do
shit
with
still
themselves,
up.
you know, because you don't know everything.
Yeah,
You don't. People don't even know what shampoo to shampoo their hair with. You know, so even if you did know that, I'm gonna take a bath twice a day. So what I'm doing is validating your point. You're right. It's not all about you not smelling good.
But
It's
people don't
abundance
tend to
of
know their bodies. like
how do you
just
take
said.
care of yourself.
I think it's dirty fingernails.
Dirty
Yes.
fingernails, what you're eating, how do you take care of your hair, how do you take care of your skin,
Yeah.
your face wash, are you exfoliating, everything. God damn it.
It's also learning your
Yeah.
body at the age you at. Because what you use when you was in high school ain't
Facts.
going
I
to
was
work.
about
when
to
you-
say I had 2
Yeah.
points from what Nick Cannon said. I didn't want to agree with him because the number was too high, but then I thought about my experience with the sisters I came across.
I'm not even just talking about women, I'm talking about people.
I get you.
But
I mean, because
that's what
amongst
it is.
guys, we know how to check each other. We know what's up. Like,
Hey,
And
bro,
that's
you
how-
must be.
yeah, you get.
No,
Yeah,
but you
it's like
tell
it's
a
hard to try.
girl
Hey,
that-
thank you. It's not that easy to just come try to tell.
She's gonna
her.
go off on you and try to find something wrong with you.
As
Yeah.
a young lady that came
Mm.
from a sorority,
Mhm.
it was impossible to tell your sister that they smell bad without being to tussling with them afterwards. Because it
They just
automatically
don't respond to it a certain kind of
women
way.
do not
They
take
don't.
well you checking their hygiene.
They
I had
don't.
a soror.
But
I had a sister
It's
that I know
that's just
for a fact-
embarrassment.
It is embarrassing,
But it's
But
trying
then
to
so
helpful
you want to fight
criticism.
because
It's
you're
helpful
embarrassed by
criticism.
something you should have been
I
corrected
feel
on.
like that's a lack of maturity
But
that
that
women
is.
have when it comes to
I would say that
hygiene.
because
It really does.
if you let's
It
say you
triggers
started your
bitches.
cycle
I
randomly, you
know-
want somebody to come tell you did that, but you'll feel away if
That's the
somebody
point.
come do that because you should have been a mind reader for Mother Nature.
Well,
Well,
that's
I'm
why.
not
That's why it's so
going
hard.
though.
That's why it's hard for us guys.
Right.
Between him and I, bro, you stink, dog. Done, bro. You smell
Nigga,
like
you
string
right.
balls in
I'm
here,
a
bro.
little
Done.
right.
Okay.
Or we might go to each other and be like, "Say, bro, I'm did such and such today. I'm a little tart today." You know what I'm saying? We would say that.
We put
You know what I'm
out
saying?
there.
Like, but we all have different professions, and I guarantee you, all three of our professions, we've dealt or been around somebody with bad hygiene. What is the issue between not taking care of yourself and going out in public and being okay with the fact that you haven't taken care of yourself before you went out to go deal with
I
people?
He just
also
helped me
wanna
go
put
into my
this in
second
here.
point. My second point. I use college for example. All of us, okay, fine, we all black. Clearly, we see that.
Right.
Yes.
You go to college, a place like college where you're thinking that my hygiene practice is the same as yours.
Mhm.
No.
I go into the bathroom, you got one towel. I come in with 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you don't start with your face with that one towel,
Mm-hmm.
I think you nasty. I get a white roommate. He don't have a towel at all.
I learned that
He
they don't
just-
use
he
face
just
rags
use
or
soap.
towels.
Now,
Like
mind
they just
you,
use the bar soap.
This
I
is
said, what?
20-year-old us. So you get a little older. I go through college, anatomy and physiology. And most guys, we're into women. So we have this, y'all supposed to be cleaner than us. So we ultra critical when you come through stinking. Period.
We are.
I'm supposed to stink.
We are.
Fuck it. It's a double standard.
We do
that
think
I'm
women
cool
supposed
with.
to be cleaner than us.
I'm cool with this double standard. Trust me. Like, hey, babe, I stink today. She goes, damn, babe, I smell you. Don't take it personal. I'm just noticing you today. Once I start dealing with women and I realize I have more hygienic things in my place for you to be comfortable than when I go to your crib, I'm feeling a little insecure about how you take care of your pussy right now.
Ooh,
Your
think
armpit
it's-
I
right
think
now.
it's valid.
Like
I think
I'm
that's
starting to
fair.
notice that because us as men, I'm into women. That means there's gonna be things at my place for you to be comfortable in
Absolutely.
my place.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
You claim you into me. Ain't shit in here that says I want a brother to be in my place for an elongated period of time. You got me in your crib like you want me to leave after 30 minutes or whatever. I'm in here where I have honeypot pH phone. I want us to, hey, just go in there and take care of all that. It's all laid out on the counter for you. I got fresh whatevers because I'm invested in your presence in my place.
But why is it your responsibility to be invested in her stuff?
But on the
Damn,
flip side
goddamn
of
it, she
that,
should have a bag or something.
if a man comes to a woman's house and see an extra toothbrush, he gonna be like,
Oh, he
who
gonna-
toothbrushes there?
If-
What
if-
nigga you
No.
depend on?
If that's the type of
No,
if that's the
but
type of dude he is,
basically what you
then that's
see.
him. If
I'm
that's the
not
type of guy
saying-
he is, I shop at Costco all the time. That's a personal problem. But I guarantee you, I'm about a bullshit 10-pack of toothbrushes, and I'll tell you, hey, take that with you, sister. Trust me. If you don't, I'll throw that motherfucker away. You
Yeah.
come back with my toothbrush. You know what time it is. Get your ass a new one. That's it. If I'm staying the night and you got a gang of toothbrushes in that bitch, it is what it is. Just give me the new one, please. I'm not looking through your stuff looking for shit that's gonna hurt my feelings. I'm just glad you took
Yeah.
care of me today
Right.
because I don't want stink breath.
That's
Yeah.
a definitely, again, back to the first thing that Blaq said. It's an opportunity for real men to share their point of view.
Oh, okay.
Because
I don't spend
that's
a night over
not
women's house.
what you get.
I'm trying to get the fuck
I don't
out.
spend the night over women's house. That's a rule of mine. Is what it is.
Okay.
If you make me feel comfortable, I'll sleep in that motherfucker.
That's my issue. My issue is
Don't
that I
feel
never
comfortable.
feel comfortable. I never feel comfortable.
That I can agree. There's a lot of homes I go in,
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable.
I'm not going past your living room, and it has nothing to do with you being dirty or anything. There's an ambiance in your house that just doesn't feel like mine's. So, and I don't feel safe.
I feel like you're a woman there.
Yeah, I gotta feel safe. If I'm coming into a woman's home, I need you to make me feel just as safe as you do when you're in here by yourself. And if you don't make me feel that way, I won't be there longer than an hour. I won't be. It's just what it is. It's a certain sense of comfort that a man has to have when he's in a woman's house.
When I hear y'all talk about this shit, I realize I wasn't single long enough to relate to what the fuck y'all saying.
You're so fortunate.
Like,
You're so
because
fortunate.
we're
Trust me.
gay, and you know we U-Haul as
Mhm.
lesbians and shit.
Mhm.
So you date a bitch for 2 weeks, you moving in on the third one. So we
Yeah,
would never
yeah.
had
Y'all do
you
leaps and bounds that
instantly
we don't.
comfort,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm
yeah.
listening to y'all stories, and I'm like, wow,
You're so fortunate.
wow, shit, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
I ain't never thought about it.
It's just a
Yeah, I've not thought about
never.
like it's just one of them type of situations
what
where
to do when I come over your house.
yeah, as a
Right.
man, it's different. As a I don't know. Go ahead.
When I go over people, when I go to my friend's house, we
But
comfortable.
we don't go all the way over our friend's house. We sit in the living room and we sit in the kitchen, depending on where their sitting area is.
Understood.
No.
Okay. So this is the example that
because
me
why would we go get in somebody's bed?
this is the example that me and Lance is putting. Okay. And I can probably name on my hands how many women's house I've been over, and I can, yeah, it's not many. But the reality of it is that first of all, by talking to you, I know if I want to come over there or not. First and foremost.
Mhm.
Secondly, if I decide to come over there, when I pull up, I'm aware of what's going on. I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm looking. I'm paying attention to neighbors. When I ring your doorbell, I'm looking around. I'm very observant because I'm in an unfamiliar territory. When I walk in, how I'm greeted is important.
Big time.
When I sit down, how I'm greeted still is important. Do I need some water? it doesn't matter what you came to do.
Are this your first? Is this the first time you come over?
First time you come over.
Okay.
Because it's probably not going to be a second time, so it doesn't even matter. So
it's first time and all the time.
right. So because it has to be consistent.
Yeah.
So we don't even make it to the room 99.8% of the time because the reality of it is I'm not comfortable enough to even go there. So whatever finna go down, probably gonna go down on this couch because I don't even want. After I've been in your living room and I haven't felt comfortable enough, I'm definitely not gonna come lay in your bed.
So make it plain
Exactly.
for the ladies, Lynn and Dion. What make you feel comfortable the first time you go to a woman's house?
Go ahead, Lynch.
For me,
You go second.
it like I said, I can speak for myself and I can speak in general. It's do
Give me
you
both.
want me here? Interview.
Yes, absolutely.
You open up the door. Did you smile? Does the house or apartment smell clean?
Did you prepare for me? Did you prepare
Their
for me?
preparation.
Did you prepare for me? That's it.
Because if you treat me like blah, nigga, you here, I'm turned off. I'm not comfortable.
Here's the thing that I don't get, and maybe that's because I came from a very southern grandmother.
Understood.
Y'all niggas can't come to the house unless the house is clean. Like,
We know that.
right.
And he ain't even from the South. He from the West.
Right.
We know that though.
But you were experiencing women that are allowing y'all to come to their homes and the house not
Yes.
clean, and they don't
It
want
ain't
you
a
there.
candle lit, like
Yes.
nothing. Oh,
No
Yes.
vibes.
Yes.
That's weird.
I need to.
The music supposed to be playing. We open the door, the candle.
I ain't tripping on the music.
You know
I'm
what?
just tripping
I
on. Did you
remember-
prepare
But
for
that's what I'm
me?
saying. You
I
can't-
slightly
if you
don't even believe it. That's why I'm like,
if you
Ain't
got
no way.
somebody
I'm
come
like,
over,
no,
like,
y'all
you
ain't
like,
no-
I hear what you're saying.
like y'all
they have their
talk
body
about-
work
Hear me out, hear me
in
out, hear me out. I hear what you're
because
saying.
y'all lighting candles for y'all.
I'm telling you, the biggest issue is you can say this, and there'll be a lot of people listening and go, "Oh, I don't do that," but you do. There's so many echo chamber lying ass women about what they really do. As a guy, if you sit here and tell me all guys are full of shit, and I'll say, man, sometimes we are.
Oh, we
in my
going
mind,
there.
I remember
We going there.
when I was that full of shit nigga to a sister.
Yeah.
I might not be that right now, or to most of them, but I know what that mindset is, so I won't disapprove your point because you probably dealt with a nigga that did you wrong. I ain't gonna argue with you, but if I say, man, these females ain't shit. Oh, they not? Oh, what that mean? Hey, you can't tell me you didn't treat one dude dirty. So when I come to your crib, all of you think you clean. Not all of you clean, man.
I do understand that because there are different levels of clean. It really, really is.
If the house not clean,
Like
Bleach
straightening up
clean.
is not cleaning.
yeah,
Cleaning the house.
I gotta straighten up. If I see a pair of drawers in the wrong place,
Did you straighten up? Because you didn't straighten up.
man, as much as I love to see the drawers, I don't want to see the drawers like that.
You know
And
what?
I'm not even giving like no extreme case scenario, like, hey, you got a fresh load of clothes you haven't folded, that's fine. I'm talking about I'm going in there, just laid across the hallway. You know, the traditional, hey, I use this doorknob as the
No.
hanger for my bras.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, this your place. I'm not gonna say that much, but like him, I'm just gonna keep
What
it right
age
here.
was that you witnessed?
And I'm
that?
going, it varies.
How old were
It
you
varies,
when you
especially
I
since
feel
this
So you
place.
tell I've
I
had
feel
women.
like he was in.
I've had women in my gym say the first thing they take off when they go out in the door is what? A bra. Okay, so there's possible that there's bras all over the room.
All over the place.
It's
Especially if
possible.
they have big breasts. Oh yeah, they ain't waste no time. It's like, damn, how you got the bra that
Because the
fast?
bitches sweat.
I know.
Bruh.
I understand.
Heavy.
I understand all that. Just you got
Yes.
company coming over.
Yeah.
Just get it from off the doorknob, man.
Especially
Absolutely.
you.
That's-
I think
Yeah.
that's a fair
You
assessment.
put everything away.
The first 4 times, Dion ain't gonna
I'm
make
on
it
mine.
far, but like in your case, the first 4 times that you come over, you should still be getting hospitality at its finest. Shit should be put up. After that,
I don't know.
like go find
No,
whatever
shit,
you
no,
want.
shit shouldn't change even when
It's
I
consistency. Because
yeah.
it's gonna be consistent. Like,
because
that's why
I need
said
you
the
to.
first
That
time is
consistency
all the
is
time.
important.
First time, all the time. When you come to
So
my
every
crib,
time
you
your
gonna know.
ass come over, you want her to offer you a glass of water? Well,
No.
you better take your ass.
No. But every
Yeah.
time I come over, I expect no bras to be in the living room.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The
I'm
house should
talking
be
about
clean.
like the first. I got this rule with my friends. Like after the first time you visit my house,
That's your
I'm gonna
friend
make
zone.
you comfortable.
That's friends.
That's friends.
That's
Don't ever get
friends.
it twisted.
This
Because
is-
my
this
biggest
is-
issue is the friend zone. I will let you know to your face. You can say we friends, but I'm not trying to be your fucking friend. I'm trying to be your man, not your boyfriend. I'm trying to be your man. Don't make that mistake and put me in the friend zone because I'm not gonna do you right. I'm telling you, it's not gonna go well for you. And also, I'm not auditioning to be your friend if this don't work out. This don't work out, cool. You
That's
somebody
it.
I know.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. No, we gotta be friends first. No, Negro, I need to get to know you first.
That's
But
the
I'm
difference.
matured. I let that get said because back in the day, I used to be angry about it. We ain't friends. What you talking about? I ain't come here to be your friend. No, we're not friends. Cool. Yeah, we're friends. In the back of my mind, I'm just being okay with
I'm
what you're
getting to
saying
know
for
you.
you to feel comfortable. I'm getting to know you. The worst thing you could do is try to befriend failed relationship attempts. That don't go well for any one of us. I'm being your friend hearing about dudes knock your ass down and I wanted the draws. Got me fucked up. I ain't that nice. And I'll tell you that. Don't let this gentleman shit fool you. I'm not that nice. I'm gonna give you the truth and I'm going about my business. Oh, well, you don't
But that's nice. To me, that's nice and respectable and honorable. Because the reality of it is I'm telling you what it is, how it is. And like you love being in the middle right now. Don't you? Look, I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you how it is. And I'm telling you what it's going to be. I'm telling you what my interest level is, which women always complain about. We don't tell them. I've told you what it is. I ain't trying to be your friend. So if you was going to friend zone me, then why are we in this position in the first place?
That's it. And I'm gonna roll out. If I got a perk or a hookup, you know what to do. Is quid pro quo. Hey, you want this hookup I got? I want that hookup you got. If we can't hook each other up, no, we just a relationship situation that didn't go down. Let's move on.
Are you really inviting a dude over that's just your friend anyway?
I don't think.
I'm just trying to just help me understand. Now it's the ladies' time to chime in. Are you really inviting a dude over to your house, to your place, if you're just going to friend zone him anyway? Because if you're going to friend zone him, then why the hell did you invite him to the crib? I get it. We live into a world now to where we all are playing this game of, you know, I just want to see what he got, or I just want to see what she got. My home is the only place that I have peace. And me just wanting to see what you got, I could have did that at the hotel. I could have did that in the car. I could have did that at the park. I could have did that somewhere else than in my peace area. So only way I'm going to let you come in and even attempt to disturb my peace is if I'm feeling you in that way. But that's me and him. That's how we rock.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people, they just invite anybody over.
Yeah.
And I'm just not down with that.
I get it, because anybody can come.
I will notice it. If you entertain everybody at my house type person, I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I will. I'll sit down and be like, now you that entertaining ass motherfucker.
If a motherfucker come knock on your door while I'm there, I'm out.
Yes.
That's number one. If somebody comes and knocks on your door while I'm there, I'm out. So as they're walking in, I'm walking out.
Wait, you need to warn me that they're coming. I don't care if it's your female friend or your homeboy.
I don't give a damn who it is.
I'm like, yeah, I'll get at you later, dog.
Yeah, I don't care if it's it could
good.
be your brother, your sister. Because at that moment, that's not what you invited over for. That's not, you didn't tell me that. You didn't forewarn me.
No
I'm
problem.
already on edge because I'm here and this is uncomfortable to me. Why would you do that? How would you feel if I was to have somebody come over while you was at my house? You would feel at ease too. Oh, and don't let it be of my same sex, meaning one of my partners or something. Oh, you're going to feel real uncomfortable as two dudes in the crib and you in there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's the same, those same respect and boundary areas that women want.
Mm-hmm.
We men want these same things. What's the exact same thing?
The same respect, the same safe
You got
space.
3 of your homegirls over there. Hold on, peep this. This is the fucked up part. You got no, peep this. So when I come over and I knock on the door, you knew I was coming over. You knew you invited me.
Yeah.
I could knock on the door and I open the door and I see 3 of y'all after having wine and everything. What you did is because you didn't feel comfortable with me. You wanted to invite me over, but because you just wanted to feel safe, you had your homegirls over there. What the fuck? I'm not coming in. Because now I'm in a position now, in a sense, I'm outnumbered. I don't know if they're staying or if they're going. And maybe you had other plans. I don't know what's going on, but all in all, you just had them there because you might not have felt comfortable with being there with me by yourself. You at your crib.
So you shouldn't have invited
Thank
you at that point.
But that's where our brain is going to go. You shouldn't have invited me.
You at the time. We can still be going on dates in public until we are. I don't think any mature man of your status will probably not mind.
No, we got to get along boys now. We
No.
got that the competition isn't a competition, and I'm not thinking that highly of myself. I'll fuck up like any other dude. But the issue is the number of these fucktards out there are so cool and get along with everything. By the time a sister meet a brother like myself or D, you desensitized to how things are supposed to go. So get along boys say everything is cool. See that situation you just said?
Mhm.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm a kid. I'll get at you later.
Yeah.
Right.
So she's
I
so
know
used
more
to.
men that'll be like, oh, I'm about to kick it with the ladies.
Yeah,
And men that'll
exactly.
be like,
And she'll be looking at D like, wait, hold on, what's wrong with this?
oh, you must have
'Cause you
intentions
so
on
you-
doing something else.
And then
it's gonna be like.
but then I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna explain to you in front of your homegirls why I feel uncomfortable and why I'm still finna leave. So now I'm finna embarrass you. Because now I'm finna give you the rundown where, first of all, you invited me over. So when you invited me over, I expected it to just be you and I getting to know each other. It ain't about laying down. I didn't have no intentions of coming over. I ain't got no condoms. I ain't got nothing. That was the reality. I just wanted to get to know you even better. I didn't want to lay down with you. Then you had your homegirls who, what am I supposed to think? I thought, hey, maybe at the end of the day, you know, maybe you just decided not to invite me over and just didn't tell me and decided to want to kick with your homegirls, and that's fine too. But the reality of it is, this is not what you said. And then come to find out, your homegirls probably didn't know that I was coming over anyway. So it was everybody was set up. The only person that knew what was really going down was you.
So I know you're a horrible planner. You're disrespectful. You know how to appreciate my time. Your time precious. Mine is valuable. You shitted on the whole thing. But these get along fools out here will be like, oh, it's all good.
And you got bad hygiene.
and once you get used to dealing with those cats so much, you get with a stern, decisive guy. We're mean.
Oh, absolutely. We're controlling. We all that.
We all this negative
I ain't
stuff.
gonna take
But
that
then
away
you
from
call back a couple of months later after you got that bullshit.
Hold on. We
and
rule.
now you know what's
We're
up.
mean. We're controlling. We're manipulative. We all of that. Good men. This is what we are. We're all of that. We're all of that in a bag of chips.
Nakisha asked, who is these females y'all dealing with?
This is regular.
This is Nakisha. This ain't Nakisha. Thank you. Thank you. This ain't got nothing to do with
I ain't never
any.
met
It's
him
not.
either.
It's not just our experiences. These are other men experiences as well. Just like y'all talk about women experiences and friends experiences, we're doing that right now. This is not necessarily me and Lance's actual experiences on our own. These could be in general. These are partners. These are cousins. These are bros. These are all of our experiences built up into one. The reality of it is that just as well as y'all know that there's a lot of fuck niggas in the pool, in the dating pool, we also know that there's a lot of fuck women in the pool too.
Boy.
Just keep it G.
I'm
You
not
know what I'm
gonna lie.
saying?
My personal experience, I got hit it and quit it in this new dating phase of my life. And I'm not gonna lie, it was quite spicy. You know, I had to laugh. I had to laugh at all because, man, we was getting along. It was cool. She was fine. Talking every day and shit. While we at work, getting that high school feeling and shit, right?
Oh, no.
And man, I got the draws and did not hear nothing from her. In my mind, I'm going, I get it. I did a bad job. I fucked up. Just that and the other word the case may be. Finally get a hold of her because she hit me up because clearly, you know, I can't make a fool of myself and keep calling now. I don't do it more than twice. And bullshit, she not. She said, I spend more time saying what I want, and I came across somebody who gave me what I want, and I didn't want it.
Damn.
I did not want it. And I'm sitting there looking like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? I'm stuck on, did I do a bad job in the bed? That's what I'm on. And I told her, I said, man, I can't believe you hit me and quit me. And that's some real fuck girl shit. She's like, the fact that you called me out of my shit, and I didn't like that. So I decided to pull back from you. That was it. She said, my dad liked you, my mama liked you. Everything was going good. But I didn't want to settle down.
Shit.
She liked attention more.
She Lori Harvey, Joe.
I conversated with a good friend of mine yesterday about a relationship situation, and that was the same thing. I talked to him for 45 minutes. Talked to him for 45 minutes on the phone, explaining to him how women, y'all about to be mad at me, ladies. Women will tell you, I just want to be friends and I'm cool with being friends. Then it goes a little further and you get emotionally attached in your feelings about a situation. And now while this man is still stuck with, hey, we just friends, you are already planning a relationship. But you never came back and talked to him and had a 3-month check-in, a 4-month check-in, a 5-month check-in. Or, hey, how we feeling here? We still on the same page? We still friends? We good? Are you feeling more? Am I feeling more? What we gonna do? No, what you did is you jumped the gun. So now you're expecting him to just magically jump this gun with you, and he's still stuck here. So now you're pissed off because he's still here, and you move forward and you wanted him to move forward. A lot of women do this.
They do, but
we
this
don't
is
get the
my
update.
issue with that. With y'all with niggas updates. I'm gonna tell you what's the problem.
Go ahead.
Y'all level shit up, right? So not only are we now just not casually having sex and we behind the scenes in the house, now y'all want to take us on dates in the public. Oh shit, y'all leveled us up.
You damn right.
So now we on dates and shit in public and shit.
Not that
Then you
positive.
decide, oh,
Black, you ain't talking
you
45
can
minutes.
go, you can go to the cookout with all my partners and my friends. friends, right? 'Cause
Right.
they bringing their shorties. I want to bring me a shorty.
Right.
You the shorty I choose to bring. Okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga, you done level me up. Fuck. You want a relationship. That's what happens
Uh-huh.
in a woman's mind. And y'all just still
And more
being
than
nice
that,
and friendly.
even more than bringing you
y'all
now
go
around
up on
to-
the levels, and we emotionally go up on the
on
levels.
those same
and
in
then
the
it's like,
same
no,
way.
bitch, you still here.
Because now
We
that
don't
you're
get
doing
that.
that, and also I can't talk to other people.
Yep.
I got to be at home a certain time. I
Y'all
got
don't do that
I
late
mean,
night shit. You
Are we
gotta
talking
be
about the
home by
relationship part? We just
No,
dating.
so
like
she-
that, like
yeah, just
being interested, being the friends
Okay.
with benefits now. Because you ain't in a relationship, you're not nothing. Y'all
Oh, that-
decided
yeah,
to be
yeah,
friends.
Okay,
Now y'all having sex. Now y'all hang out.
that's a communication.
But we still friends for his point. Now she just gotta
That's
we gotta
communication.
have
That's
sex.
like, it's
We
still
gotta
an update.
hang
Like
out.
you said, we
I gotta be on your schedule
Update.
with whatever. If I gotta call and wake you up or sleep on the phone or bitches do all kinds of stupid shit. So
It's good.
you get what I'm saying? But she does gotta do that stuff. So what's she supposed to think? Like, oh, I'm putting all this effort in for my home. My
But all we ask
Too much
you to
faith.
do is with us, you all are emotional. We all are what? What?
everything.
Physical. Okay. So
Every
what the reality of it
fucking
is that all we asking you to do is check in. Where are we right now?
No, that's not what Blaq is talking about. The confusion. It's like
No, what we're
we
talking,
friends.
we're talking the same language. I'm saying check in. Hey, let's go out on a date and talk about where we stand.
See,
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
hey,
yeah, thank you. Exactly.
yes, I'm saying.
You said check
She
in.
done
I'm
caught
saying
feelings,
update.
and
She done
now
caught
she
feelings,
let
but
him
she ain't
know.
updated me that she caught
You didn't
feelings.
ask
We
for
said
a
the same
check-in
thing.
when you took her to the barbecue.
No,
You didn't ask for a check-in when you said, who is that? You didn't ask for a
I got
check-in
you.
when you said
I got you.
what you wearing out. You didn't ask for the check-in when you
Y'all
had to
niggas
determine
don't
her
ask
life.
for check-ins. Y'all just elevate us up because you actually enjoy the shorty, okay? Y'all
What a
enjoy your
check-in
time.
then.
You feel like she's worth being
What a, all right, baby.
outside of the house.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I know we
But
hanging out
bring
and kicking it and shit,
Same
but
problem. Same
wants-
problem.
So it's like
Communication.
you need to be like, hey, before
Y'all
Y'all
you-
making me pull on my
but
hair.
where is it?
Why
Communication.
where they check
Communication.
before you decide to take sis from behind the scenes to in front of the scenes, you need to check in with her. You're like,
Time out. Hell no.
I want to
Time out.
But shouldn't that be obvious though? You from behind the curtain.
Should her feelings be
in front of the
obvious?
No,
curtain?
but that's the thing.
But
That
shouldn't
when
her
you-
feelings
I'm
be
just asking.
obvious
I'm
at
just
that
asking
point?
That's what I'm
though.
saying.
'Cause I'm
That's
still saying the same thing. It's still a
So
communication.
when I
They'll
was-
bring
when
you
I
up
was a
front and
friend-
still be like, you're still just my friend. Why do you have feelings? But
Then
they
you check his
started-
ass.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
I understand what you're saying. You-
that's
But when you
that
ain't
spot
updated
that makes it weird.
I agree with you.
You
My
transcend
issue
it.
is this: no matter how much I pull you for, you pull me for, because I've been on the receiving end and I've dished this out too. Check me like I'm gonna check you.
Let's see where we at. Just at least
That's
tell me
it.
where we at. So if I've leveled you up, let's just say I did
Yes.
unconsciously leveled you up,
Yes.
from the outside surface, but you're already emotionally there.
Yes.
I just want to know that you're there. You see what I'm saying? That you're already emotionally there.
Would it make you leave?
Well, so let me finish telling you the story. So hold on. Let me finish telling you the story about my friend. My friend wanted to stay there. He wanted to stay in the friend zone. But she also had agreed to the friend zone, but she's showing him emotionally that she wants more time, more attention. And he's like, no, I really want, this is where I'm at. This is where I want to be. Moral of the story is that, hey, we have to take a break. And she had to go back and check herself, said, yeah, I'm doing too much. I'm giving you too much. And that's not what we agreed on originally. So I appreciate her and applaud her for doing that. But the reality of it is that she still couldn't control her emotions from taking her there.
So
Why is that? I'm asking you, the reality of it is, I'm asking you at the end of the day, why couldn't they just have a check-in and just say, hey, we're going to go out. We're going to talk about where we at. How do you feel about this? How do I feel about this? Are we still right here?
So at the point she check in, because
Okay.
she done caught feelings for your ass.
Okay.
And we don't realize we're catching feelings for you until we call them.
Okay.
It really is all of a sudden type
Like,
shit.
oh,
That's some
God.
bullshit.
Oh, shit.
Because y'all
That's
niggas
some
are
bullshit.
the same
I'm
way.
not giving them that.
Because
I hear it.
out of
I hear it.
nowhere,
I'm listening.
Yeah.
you like,
Explain it.
okay, so I explained it to you. She started doing more. She's leveling up for your ass and shit too. And whatever fucking parameters that is, all right?
Okay.
So she done leveled you up and stuff like that. And out of nowhere, she's just like, oh shit, I may really like this dude.
Okay.
That is the epiphany that women have. Now
Understood.
she may have been feeling you.
Understood.
She may have been really doing, but it's that reality moment where you realize, like, I want him in a different way outside of this friendship.
Okay.
Shit. At the point that happens, that's when the check-in should happen. That's why I'm here, right?
Absolutely.
Boom. She checks in with you, but you still want to be friends.
Of course.
Her emotions and feelings have already happened. And we're not going to control them. When a man catches feelings, you don't control them. He's probably in your mind like, hell no, I don't want to do this shit.
Understood.
And the point that happens and he no longer wants to move forward and she's already there, the same results that your friend and his lady had is going to be the result of it. So half of the time, women just be wanting y'all to kind of catch up because they don't want to lose what y'all already have built together, regardless if it was based off of friendship only. Y'all don't ever catch up.
I already have a problem with this, but I
Go ahead.
understand what you're saying.
But y'all don't ever catch up because it's like we had an agreement. It's like a contract to y'all.
Well, see, you have to understand you're talking to men, guys, whatever. I know I'm talking to a woman, but I have to listen to you. I don't give a damn how you see it. From the time I want your affection, your attention, the pussy, whatever, I have to take you for your word. Don't say you don't want the draws, but when I get to the crib, all of a sudden you want to fuck now. Because I came unprepared for pussy. I didn't bring no condoms. I made sure I clocked out of my head. I probably rubbed one off before I got there just to make sure I don't go past the point of she said we ain't gonna do shit. Okay?
That's what I'm
Then
talking
all
about.
of a sudden you come in with the smell good and all this other stuff, and I'm sitting there like,
I wasn't ready for this.
man, nah, don't do that. You said no. Oh,
Yeah.
I understand you want to go with the flow. You want this TV bullshit where we just hop to another scene, we kissing and making out. But there's a lot of shit that goes into this. I could get hit with a charge. I could get hit with you're disrespectful.
Yeah.
All you think about is pussy, all this stuff. And the last thing in my mind was, well, she did say she didn't want to fuck, or she did say we just friends. You have to clock in. Hey, bro, I don't want to have sex with you, but bring the ropes just in case that pops up. Oh, shit, there's an opportunity. I can respond to those odds. But if you keep going forward in a situation where none of us is talking and you make the mistake of saying I'm friend, I'm going to try to get everything I can get out of you without being your man because you made the mistake of putting me in those parameters. If you don't like labels and like to be boxed in, if you box me in, I'm a guy. I'm docile and controllable. You just told me what the fuck to do. You think I'm not going to excel at it? Hell yeah, I'm excel at that. I'm going to be the friendliest motherfucker you've met in your life. And if you give me the coochie, I'm going to take it. But when you move the goalpost and take that friendship stamp off, I'm going to look at you like this. Well, we friends, right? You already gave me the coochie. We didn't get all this other bullshit.
He broke it
But
down.
okay, put it like that.
He broke it down to you.
Okay, go ahead, baby. When you put it like that, I feel like you became no longer the friend, you became the safe nigga. So she's like, oh, now he's safe.
That's a double-edged sword that they created.
I understand that.
That I feel like, okay, great.
Touche, nigga. Touche.
So that's all I'm saying. So
That's great, but
So he
but
broke
see-
it down.
He broke it down. You
But
can't,
see-
you can't disagree with that.
Okay. But the question is how it goes from you wanting to be in a friend and then you want to get more, right? And men are logical, women are emotional. That's your favorite word, right?
Absolutely.
It's a fact.
Cool. All right. So logically, you don't understand. Oh, no.
It seems
Also,
logic got
while you're
levels,
logical, you also said men are physical and women still are emotional.
Absolutely.
Right?
Mhm.
So men are logical, women are emotional, men are physical, women are emotional.
Mhm.
Understood. Great. So logically, you didn't understand when you got physical with that woman, she was gonna get emotional.
Mhm. Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Break it out. Break it out.
That
Come on, Blaq.
that didn't transfer anywhere in your mind.
It did.
Because when you decided to get naked with her as your friend, your game already started. Did you check in?
Mhm.
Say, bitch, you going on a ride now?
You know what? I want
Let's say, Pete, this.
go
If I stop in the process of about to go in,
No,
I'm gonna be labeled as everything anyway, so I might as well go ahead and
You
finish.
stuck.
Wait a minute, let me
You
tell you something.
stuck.
What? If
Yeah.
you like, I'm fucking
Yeah.
and fucking with
That
no
way.
feelings attached, I bet 75% of women, if she's already ready, she'll let that shit happen.
See, this is my
So
favorite
let
line.
it
Let
And the women at my shop know this. My favorite line is to ask, how you still fucking them, right? How you giving them pussy, right? If you ain't fucking happy, if your standards ain't being fucking met, if you gotta be tricked,
I agree with you.
how are you still giving them pussy? Because you just heard, right? They'll be your friend if you want to be a friend. They'll be your man if you want to eat a man, depending on the pool you diving in. If you diving into the pool where you just want to be a friend with a few benefits, you going on a fucking ride. He told you, you let me get the pussy, we playing the game. Because you said you my friend, I'm going to be your friend to the best of my abilities. I'm going to be the best friend you ever fucking had. And you going to feel entitled to give me the pussy because you are emotional. This is a logic game. This man is logical. right?
Yes.
It's a fucking
It's
board
goddamn right it
game.
is.
And you playing with your heart. He's playing with a board game. You playing with your heart. And he have a dick.
It's a setback and a blessing at the same
It's
time.
not a win there if you give him the pussy. How aren't you get? So my question still is, how are you giving them the pussy? It feels like a game from the start. I get the interest. Oh, you cute. Oh, we can have fun. Oh, I might can get taken care of.
But
If
we
that's
let,
the idea.
but even though it's
I
a
might
game,
can get a baby.
even
I
if
might
it's
can,
listen to
all
me.
of these maybes,
Even if it's a game on our
wait,
end.
that
Okay.
all of these maybes and possibilities for a for sure game. You're looking for a lot of hopes and maybes and wishes and prayers and hope this man is this for a game that's gonna happen regardless.
Innocent.
Period.
Innocent.
Cause y'all on two different waves. Y'all playing a logical
I'ma
mentality
get you there.
versus emotional
I'm gonna
mentality.
get you there. I'm waiting
Y'all
till you
in
finish.
two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you there.
I'm
Go
I'm
ahead.
not the big guy.
No.
See what I'm saying?
No.
See what I'm
No. It's
See what
making
I'm
sure
saying?
we help each other out. Like
Yeah.
I'm with you 100%. I'm just about to
I'm
get you
just
there.
listening. I'm listening. I've been listening for a long time,
Okay.
and
Listen.
I'm just gathering what you're saying.
Okay.
Right? I don't have no emotional toward. I'm not. You're not
Understood.
provoking me or nothing. I'm
Understood.
just listening to what you're saying. What you're saying is, I'm playing the game regardless. I got something to gain, but you tell me what we're playing. Right?
You playing a game
You
that
tell
you
me
control.
if you want, and you get to
She
tell
controls
everything.
the game.
No, you get to say, you get to no. You don't control the game.
Yes, you do.
No, I'm gonna tell you what
How
you're
you
doing. You're telling him the game. You tell them what you've been through, what you're looking for. You get to show them everything. You get to show them how you be the wife, how to be the girlfriend. If you're gonna be a good mother, you get to show them all your stacks, and they get to build a character off of it. They get to play you with what you tell them and tell you it's a safe space. And they need the safe space. So you're going to open up yourself to give them that safe space. But when you tell them every fucking thing, they still trying to get the pussy in a safe space of their own. And that's not necessarily you involved at all. You get what you get out of it. You get your bills paid while they're there. If so, you get probably a few dates, maybe. You may leave with the baby, perhaps. You may have experienced the husband. But all of it just for him to get what he need right then and still go off for his happiness. Because that's not his happiness. That's yours that you told him how to build. You told him how to be. You told him the friend you need, the man you need. You told him every fucking thing, bitch. Bitch, you told him every fucking thing. And then he took it.
I'm waiting.
I'm
and
waiting.
He
I'm waiting.
took
I'm
it
waiting.
and became
You know, we
your
had the show,
ideal
so-
character. But that's not who he is. You just built your own match. Just like you said, you have to build a woman to teach her how to be. That's the same fucking thing.
I'm
Okay.
opening
You
up
just-
a goddamn organization called Build a Bear. But it really gonna be
So
Build
what
a
you
Nigga,
doing?
Build a Bitch.
So now that women are pretty much fighting that energy back. Like I don't necessarily ain't no good men out there, or ain't no all of them feel like this because you got to play the game regardless. You got to play that game regardless. So they're realizing that now. It's like, well, I don't want the fucking relationship. I don't want to be married no more. I don't want that no more because you know why? In order for you to get that, you got to fucking lose at the game. You got
At
to
least
fucking
10
lose.
times before you
You're going to
win.
lose a few fucking times.
You don't have to lose that many
Okay.
times.
You're going to still lose a few
Shit.
times to run into a decent guy that say, I'm tired of playing this game. I'm looking for my queen.
You don't even
And
have to
now
do
we
that.
got to chill. But before then, the bitch she done got caught 3 times by Jared. So where's her energy? You done beat the woman down to a pulp to be like, all right, now we can be strong together. You done had 30 years of playing your game.
It's a long time. Well, that's
And then tell the bitch she can't have mileage on the body when all y'all require is physical.
I like certified.
I'm
Creole.
confused.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You
Woo!
want to teach a bitch shit? Anyway,
bro.
anyway,
All right.
I'm going back into my shell. I'm
You going back to
I
you going back to
wanna-
listening?
She hit me with the
Look,
We're
mouth.
going back to listening now. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, Lance. You know, you're more than welcome to go first. You want me to go
I'm
first?
definitely gonna go first. 'cause
Okay, I'm
Based
listening.
off what you said, I hear you. But at the end of the day, how about you stop opting for a friend and opting for a man? Start high.
Listen, your job to
not
listen.
saying nothing to
You
that,
start off low. If you start off like, hey, if you at the gun range, aim a little bit above the target to hit the target. That's all
I
I'm saying.
had a bullseye last night. That's another story. Keep
See,
going.
there you go. So with that being said, if you came at me like you wanted a man from jump, it's in my best interest to respond like I'm gonna be that man
And treat you as such.
That's it. If you bullshit me and slide me in the friend
I'm
zone,
going to bullshit you.
I'm gonna bullshit you. Once you realize I have an ounce of potential, you better put me in that this is that nigga bracket. Because if I meet you and know you material, there's a reason why certain women get married and other women just be that woman I get with after my marriage didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gave me this good sex energy, but I decided to get with a woman where if I lose, she could take care of the business. The sex might not be great, but this motherfucker could hold this business down.
Mm-hmm.
This other motherfucker right here, hey, look, you all right, but you only good in one dimension. That's the bed. This girl is like 4K.
But you know what? Let me fight. Just let me play devil's advocate. Let me devil's advocate for a hot second. Could it possibly be the only reason that this woman is good in bed is because that's the way we labeled her anyway, and that's all we want from her? Is it possible that we just didn't give her an opportunity to play the other woman because we only kept her in this area because we don't never want to lose this right here because we know push come to shove come to a fight, we gonna get what we need for that moment out of this one.
Mm-hmm.
So is it possible that she could have been more? We just chose not to put her there.
I got one. I'm gonna talk to you about when we get done because this is a
I got
particular
a
sister.
secret for y'all
Where
motherfucking
based off
ladies.
her experiences, real beautiful sister. She's capable of a lot of things, but her dating experience has always been the side chick. So she only has side chick mentality.
Somebody like
She
that.
does not know how to be prime time first chair. She's only a second fiddle sister. Have all the skills to best first chair, but can never be first chair because she is so cool with being that little shush away, tuck away motherfucker.
And she's okay with it.
Oh, now mind you,
I know plenty of
mentally,
like that.
subconsciously okay with it because now she's in a situation where the dude done cut her off, and now you sitting here trying to deal with a situation where Cash is trying to come at you to be primary, and you don't know how to do it.
And you don't want it.
You don't want it. You don't want to be in public holding hands, doing public display of affection and
Because
shit.
you're used to private life. And right now you're comfortable with private life, a happy life for you.
Okay.
You don't even know how to act in public with a man on your shoulder because you've been such a hey, I come over there when I leave work, or I come over there when she go to sleep.
And that's just playing off what you said. There's another group of women where they like knowing where the ceiling ends. They like the limitations. That means I'm gonna intentionally skip this available brother, and I'm gonna fuck with this married dude or this dude in a relationship because I know emotion. I'm not gonna clock in and invest. So therefore, when it's done, I get to go, well, you got somebody. I get to leave you alone.
Okay.
When technically you should be investing your time in the available motherfucker. Nope, why do that? I want all the emotional control because I want all the gains and none of the L's. So that means I'm gonna get the attention from free time. I might even boss hog and make his ass steal time from his lady and give it to me. But this available brother right here, now this nigga too available. That's too much. I gotta worry about another bitch taking him from me or where
That's
the case may
because
be.
women are emotional and we want to control our emotions. And the secret I'm about to lay on y'all,
Go ahead.
women are also physical. Y'all are not the only niggas that are physical.
I believe
Okay.
it.
Women are equally as physical as men.
Okay.
But the reason why we don't lead with that is because that little special word that goes attached when your marriage keep going. I know you like pre-owned pussy, but some people don't like to know that the vehicle they driving was pre-owned. I don't know what that is. So women,
Power.
and it's not even labeled by men as hoes. Shortly later, their friends, their homegirls, the bitches in the community, they're gonna also label you as a hoe, and then they're gonna tell the other available men that she's a hoe, creating her to be
Because
a
it's
side chick.
competition there
the
too.
shit happens
It's a competition
They're
as well.
revolving
But
doors.
see,
That's
that
true.
competition. I'm so sorry.
because
That
women aren't just facing challenges with just men. We also, like Blaq is about to say, set ourselves up to compete with each other too.
You sure?
Yeah,
I
hell yeah.
don't think
Yeah,
y'all like to
women are-
compete the way y'all think. Y'all
Women
do.
are women are in competition. Them bodies, look good to y'all, but they competing with the bitches that can get your attention.
That's why they're getting their
So that
bodies
body
done
is
now.
not only for you, it's for
Yeah.
them as well.
I agree
That
with that
hair
part.
ain't for them, it's for it's anyway.
I disagree
This
with
is-
that. There's a lot of shit we like that women will refuse to do. You honestly think we like those eyelashes?
Listen.
That shit ain't for us.
That
That's
is
for
not
y'all.
for us.
It's not. Maybe it's not for y'all.
That's not
So
for
who
us.
it'll be for other bitches then.
It's for other bitches. I just said that. If it's not
Like
the
that,
competition,
but that's
with
what
you,
we're telling you.
it's the competition with
competition-
other
That's not my
bitches.
point, though. My
Men
point
and
is,
women are in competition. Women are in competition with other women. Men are in competition with other men.
okay.
What I was
And
gonna
y'all had to have experienced that as alpha males. A nigga
Okay.
that
Experience
just-
what?
Right.
Just jealous of you for no fucking reason.
Yeah, men that just
Or
have an issue with you.
wolves and
Okay.
shit.
So,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
my
Absolutely.
stance
Absolutely.
my stance would be it's so many different pools, right? You got your fuck nigga pool, the fuck girl pool, you got the good man and the gay ones, and then the
Shit,
married
throw that one out
ones
there.
and
Take it
the
down low.
gay women because it's the big pool, and I feel like we're talking amongst the whole pool like these motherfuckers ain't divided.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You
Understood.
have your choice of pool to get into.
Understood.
You get what I'm saying? You know you want a fancy bitch, she come with a tag.
Right.
You gotta have a
No,
fancy job.
Understood.
You know, that ain't your pool.
Understood.
No. Or where.
Understood.
But-
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so there we have our pools, right? And then so my question would be for you guys is from you guys' experience as good men, how many good women have you guys ran into?
That I actually dated or just in general?
I guess in general, that'd be good.
Okay.
In general.
In general.
Because
So.
we're able to acknowledge y'all and we just met y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've ran into a lot of good women,
Yeah, in general.
but I haven't ran. I've even ran into a lot of good women that I've dated. They just wasn't good women for me. Simple as that.
Okay. Well, okay, I ain't even gonna ask that question.
Ask whatever you want to ask.
All right, okay, all right. How many times have you ran into what you would be looking for?
Twice.
Okay.
No,
I
3
don't-
times.
Your whole life, you met 3 women. That's what you would be looking for.
Yes.
About you.
About 5.
5 women that was your type and your choice would be your pick. Guy
But also,
daughter.
I'm thinking about it from the time that I was with them in my life.
Mhm.
So that's kind of helter skelter. So if I was with a woman in my 20s, then I'm only thinking about it.
No.
from
I'm
that. So do
talking
you want me
about
to think
who-
about it for right now?
Who you
So-
are right now, knowing yourself, knowing what you're interested in, what your wife would be like, right? What you want your wife to be, because
2.
Still
So it
5.
went down as 1.
Yeah. Try with 3. Nick said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It is
would
what
be
it is.
motherfucking 2. And with one of them bitches that thought that's what I wanted. And I was like, no. It's kind of your motherfucking situation. Actually, she checked out all the boxes, all through and through. And I was just like, no, this hoe ain't got no spice. It's a bland nigga right
You know what I mean? It's like they season the batter, but not the meat. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
Did the batter fall off?
Yeah.
That's exactly how
she got some motherfucking paprika.
Where you going with this? I'm listening.
like, cause we talk about this all these experience we've had, or our because we only can go off our experience, right? So we're looking at one general problem in the world and going off our experience. You only ran into 3 women that you would actually like. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I'm also thinking of it from a
Abundance of-
38-year-old Dion now.
That's a 38-year-old man. Look, what I'm saying is that 3 women, you encounter women all the time.
But he was a
Not
different
in
pool.
romantic, not in, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You ran into a bunch of fuck bitches.
Hold on. So
You ran into a bunch of fuck bitches.
I thrived in the
Women run into an abundance of fuck niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or bad versions of their ideal person. And gotta still go through this dating world and have their perception of men and women and what love is and what's good sex from that pool of
So that's a whole
experience.
nother topic. Like, because I also think that the question that you just asked us, a lot of men and women, we look at it in categories. How many men, you just asked what question? How many women that have I encountered that was good women?
that you
Then
thought,
then you start
you know
thinking
what?
about, okay, was she good in bed? Was she good in bed? Was she good in bed? Okay, well, put her over here. Was she good financially?
Rate this,
Was she
rate
good?
that.
No, I'm talking about overall, that 3.
Can stimulate your mind, can sexually stimulate you, can create your safe space, can be your co-partner in life. how many times you ran into what you're looking for? That's just my, while you're gathering your thoughts on what this world is for men and women or dating per se, your experience is so small.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you done fucked 1,000 bitches. Well, I don't know. Men, y'all do stuff. So,
Okay, on the
but even 1,000 women, that's small to 13 billion people.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But this conversation is being had by all billion of these people with those small pools of experience. But we're saying the same fucking thing.
So it goes back to my original
abundance of
question. Then what are we? So
and they not dating each other.
They not fuck. It is no such thing as a fuck. With everything you just said, I just realized something. This is my epiphany. Y'all can laugh or tell me I'm wrong.
Okay.
It is no such thing as a fuck nigga and fuck woman or fuck bitch if you in that pool. If that bitch is in the kiddie pool and you kind of be in the kiddie pool, she's a top notch bitch in that kiddie pool.
Because she's in her pool.
Because she in her pool.
But that's what I was saying. They're not dating in that pool. They're dating. They're
jumping out of the pool.
So you
trying to date somebody in the pool and get them to transfer to
pool
the
that
pool
they
of fuck niggas,
inspire.
they not fuck niggas in their world. No, they still
in
fuck
the pool
niggas.
that they inspired to be in.
If that nigga is standing in the 3 feet,
Like,
if he in the 3 feet pool,
Mhm.
and that boy is 6'1", and he's standing real tall, he looks like a motherfucking prize all day. You say that man is tall as shit compared to the 4 foot nigga standing right next to you in that 3 feet, and his water's at his neck. You all day long would say this is a top notch tall ass bitch, right?
I know that's what I'm saying.
We're in the pool.
I hear what you said.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I hear
So
what you
he's
said.
great over there. It's when he decides to actually go stand in the 6 feet. And it's
I
over
got
his
it.
head.
It's this. It's. I get it. So he's great
Don't
when he's
make
in the
fun of me,
3 foot.
you
He's great in the 3 foot pool.
Right.
But then when it's time for him to go to the 6 foot
You
pool,
expect
he
more.
almost drowning.
He's almost drowning.
God damn it! I get it.
Yeah,
I get
because
it,
you
but
expecting more. In the 3 feet, you're not expecting him to
Look,
be that
no.
6 foot nigga.
It's
You
the
expect him
logic
to be a 3 foot
it's the
nigga.
logic that's clicking.
You see?
You gotta paint a
We got any
picture.
questions on that?
I see it.
But
I
you
see a
still
lot of
think fuck
comments,
nigga.
though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You
no.
still
Put great in front of that man's name. Great fuck nigga.
Oh.
Like,
fuck nigga still a fuck nigga no matter what pool he in. No matter
Oh
what
my
pool he in.
God.
but he's the best at what he does.
How could
And
you
if-
be the best at being
because
trash?
if a woman expectations
Somebody
of
gotta
you
take
is
trash.
just that
Yeah, you
fucking
gotta
trash,
take that trash out, man.
If the woman wants that trash ass nigga in the 3 foot pool
That's her
that's
fault.
6'1", that's her fault, her problem, because she probably in that same fucking pool.
Mhm.
But when she's in that pool and she don't want to stand next to your ass and she looking for the 6 foot nigga that's actually over there treading water, she don't know how to swim in that pool neither. She's now finna hop on Dion's back and they both sink.
She trying to catch a ride to the
Everybody
deep
trying to
waters.
catch a ride to the deeper waters.
Hey,
Ain't
everybody
nobody
should strive
staying
to
in
be
their
better.
lane or swimming in their pool.
Everybody should strive to be better. But if
Yeah.
you's a fuck nigga or you's a fuck lady, you gonna have that come to Jesus meeting, or you gonna have to hit rock bottom.
You got to do that shit when you trying to go into the 6 foot. But as long as your ass staying in that 3 feet pool, you can stay where
Okay.
you are.
Based
got a
off where
question.
Black.
That's what
Go ahead.
We got a question. It says, if you've run into these people that you feel check those boxes, why did those relationships not work for you?
Just because you check all the boxes doesn't mean you're gonna get the position. That's just life.
I agree. It's just other things that are the circumstances that don't play into all the box checking that come out, and when they come out, sometimes it just doesn't fit.
I feel like for me in that instance, like all the technical shit that match, but my interests would stray.
Yeah.
Like at the point that I'm willing to cheat on you and did, I shouldn't be fucking with a good woman.
Mhm.
So I stayed my ass in a 3 foot pool and I left her alone.
Yeah.
So it really was a self-reflection moment for me. And I realized that I was in a deeper pool with this person and I shouldn't be over there because I ain't there yet.
Oh, I got a better one.
And I don't think that made me a fuckboy. At the time, I thought that made me very mature to not want to continue to fool with this person, knowing that this isn't the one that meets my interests. Like, I think
That was
people
mature.
feel like
Scared them.
everybody should be deep and shit, right? Like, you should look at the deeper person. This person is great. But on the surface, shit matters. No matter what people don't like about it, like, you can marry a motherfucker and be not attracted to them at all.
Mhm.
And now you lowering their self-esteem and shit. making them feel like they're less than, because honestly, she checked all your boxes except for that on the surface one that you told yourself shouldn't matter. That shit matters. So yeah, that sis didn't meet the on the surface one. So no.
So just because you check all the boxes doesn't mean it's the right season.
That
The
too.
reality of it is that the seasons are important, because we're also talking about, we're thinking backwards. So we're also saying in so many ways, hey, maybe give me an example. Maybe this 38-year-old Dion would have been a little better with one of those three women that I named, or not named, but that I brung up, if that was present tense. But because that was past tense, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, it was the wrong season. So this is the way I look at us men. We play. So I do agree and understand what Blaq is saying about the game. We play. All the way up until we hit about 35. All right? When we hit about 35, that's when we're really starting to think like, damn, I'm not going to be this way forever. I'm not going to look like this forever. I ain't going to be the most popular guy forever. I'm not going to be none of this stuff. Okay? That's when we start looking at life like an actual mature man supposed to look at it. And then we're starting to get our affairs in order, for lack of better words. That's when we start taking every dating situation serious. Every date serious, every possible relationship situation. That's when we start taking it serious, when we hit about 35. So that means if you dated us 35 and below, you probably didn't get the best version of us. But if you date us from 35 and up, you're probably getting the best version of us.
I think that's a fair assessment. I also think what women should take away from this, because I'm loving the analogies that y'all three have came up with today. Niggas buy the same 2K game every year. They put a different cover and a different fucking year, but it's still 2K.
True.
You still gonna play
They
in the
might add a
community.
few extra players.
A few extra players.
Update the roster.
But it's
True.
gonna be the same 2K game.
Same game.
So I don't understand.
But it's
why
different
women-
graphics to every game.
It may be different fucking graphics, but the core fucking principles are there.
Okay.
So with the core principles, you know that you're gonna hit. If you're playing with a PlayStation, ladies, you're gonna hit circle to shoot. You know that. Why don't you know the game yet? That's what baffles me, which is only holding the women accountable.
Because the men aren't telling them that it's a game. Today they said it's a game.
That's bull.
But
I think it's bull too.
let's say if you in a relationship.
I think Blaq said it was the game. We just
Yeah.
playing the
We
game.
just
off the
we
rules
just
you
playing
said.
the game off of what she said it was. Game.
But
Get it.
when they
Understood.
talking, and she said, "You ain't trying to play me, are you?"
She ain't never
He's
asked that.
supposed to say no.
He
She
gonna
ain't
say
never-
no.
she ain't
He's
never asked that.
supposed to say no.
I
She
hope
ain't
you
never
ain't
asked that when
finna.
she
I
got the
hope
dick.
you ain't finna. I hope this ain't a.
She ain't
She
never
done
asked that
said,
after she
I
got the
hope something ain't finna. You ain't gonna. I hope this is what I.
You want to
Something.
know what happened when we had
That was your
sex?
cue to say
When we had sex, and
PlayStation or Xbox.
she loved the sex. She immediately put me in a relationship box.
Bitches, y'all ain't
Perhaps.
playing 2K. Y'all playing
Hold on,
Perhaps.
hold on. Beep.
But see,
Right.
you're-
The minute we had sex,
Okay,
hold on.
they run
The
it
minute
out.
we,
They
the
run it
min-
out.
hold on. The
They
minute,
can't get to the level.
the
They
minute
heavy.
we had sex, and they realized that this sex is great, and he has a decent job, and he does the basic things that I would want in a man,
That I'm
I
okay with.
immediately put him in a relationship
the
standpoint.
emotional
When
box.
I said that I really just wanted to be friends.
Right, cool. But
I didn't
you
know
said
was
you
gonna-
wanted
I
to
didn't know
be
he was gonna
look
please me.
okay. She put you in the emotional box, right? But then you use your physical tool, huh? Then you use your physical tool.
Yes.
So how if your physical got met, why you thought her emotional one gonna get met?
She's
Because soon
basing.
as when you took your friend
At the
and
box.
put your physical spot part in her emotional box.
Why you got your arm around this grown man? Like you talking
What
wait,
you thought was happening there?
What I thought was happening there
Was
was
orgasm.
exactly what I thought that she wanted in the moment. I didn't think about the emotional. I'm telling you, I didn't think about the emotional state of where this was going, because I'm not emotional.
But you know she is.
Don't care.
You always know she
But
is.
that's also
That-
woman
that's not-
accountability.
yeah,
Because
you
I
can't
know
put that
spreading
on
my
me.
legs is an emotional trigger for me. Emotional floodgate. So I'm a hold off on sex as long
Thank
as
you.
possible.
Thank
So women have to take a little bit of
Yeah.
accountability when it comes to
Thank
sex
you.
with that, because if you know emotionally sexual relations is where you get your attachment to people,
Then why would
you
do
should
Yeah, you gotta
Peep
stop
this,
that.
and also not
Especially,
only
I
that,
don't even know
Casually
what
have
he
sex.
wants from you.
also
And
women
don't
know from the day that they meet you if they want to sleep with you or not.
willing, not if they want, that he could possibly get some pussy.
Either way, she
Heck no.
knows. She knows. Either way, whether it's
Yes.
willing or wanting,
Yes.
she knows. So that means why be alone with this man if you know you already possibly could be weak for him in a weak moment and in a situation? Why be alone with him? Why even put him in that standpoint to even give yourself a chance of weakness?
Because women are also physical. I just told
What you trying to do? Tempt the water? So you trying to see? Let me see if I can
Yes.
deny him.
Yes,
Let me see if I
because
can deny
we
him
are
some pussy.
emotional, so we
Okay.
ain't trying
Come
to
on,
think this
man.
shit.
I don't think every woman is like that though.
What if they think
I
they
think
can
some
be
women
friends
don't
with you
do
too?
that until they have a connection with them.
That's
I can't look at a dude and be like, oh, I smash. Like what?
I am not
some
sapiosexual at
can
all.
some can better than others.
Yes.
I remember I went on a date and I asked his sister what matters to you. A lover that you have feelings for or your best lover. That means you had sex with these two dudes. Your lover isn't that good, but the dude that you don't love was the best you ever had.
That's typically how it goes.
She honestly said, "Oh no, if it's no passion, it's not the same." I see, that's the difference between you and I. Regardless if I love any one of them or not, the better partner is the better partner, hands down. Now I could constantly make a decision and be with the person I love and get this whole part sex. But if I'm really into love, I'm gonna clock in and not use their sex against them. But never forget, the person who's good at sex is forever good at sex. Your feelings don't change the fact that this motherfucker's good. I prefer not to be pussy whipped. I'm too grown and too old. But I know there's women out there where it's like, look, I'm already intimidated. You gotta just keep that pussy to yourself. I don't want to go there with you. You outside my date bracket. You a 10, I want
Understood.
7.8. I don't
Understood.
want no smokes. I
Yeah.
just can't get with you. You got too much sex appeal going on. I know I might be that nigga knocking at the door. I can't be that dude. So I get that. But
I
you have
respect
to have that
that.
accountability the same way I'm checking
I
myself
respect that.
to not go that distance with you.
Right, understood.
So why not teach the mediocre sex woman?
Man, you
You
well,
can teach
I
anybody that
I
wanna
just
be
love how
Exactly.
optimistic
Y'all don't-
people try to get towards sex. Let me help you out. You can't teach freak.
You can.
No, you cannot. I can teach you how to please me and satisfy me, but you can't teach freak like you can't teach speed. This is how
You
you
can't-
with that shit
you
or
can't
not.
teach-
Well, I think you should
spontaneous
lead
either.
with the fact that you want your ass 8 lengths, because that ain't
Oh,
that ain't
what?
what
That's
that
not
ain't what
what? That's
women
not
are
the-
signing up for.
that's
You
not the
can't
en-
teach freak. You really can't.
I can't. I
Because
didn't
I
come with that
know
energy.
y'all ain't seen that Twitter
I did
thread.
not come with that energy at all. All
Y'all
I'm just saying.
haven't seen that Twitter thread.
No.
It's a whole Twitter thread
I
of
didn't even
African
know what.
American women
Y'all on
eating
your own.
ass,
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah.
and men have been very receptive to that Twitter thread. So
My thing
You
is
want
whether you
your ass ate
whether you
freak.
want your ass ate or not.
you need to lead with that. You need to lead that you want freak and business and wife. All three of those things are
Freak, business, and wife.
capable.
Here's the thing:
It's
they
a-
are
you can
capable,
have
but
that.
it is very rare where you find a freak, a business, and a wife. It is very rare.
I know seven.
Very,
I
very,
know seven
very,
all
very,
single.
very, very rare.
And you can get your ass ate by at least 3 of them bitches.
I-
I know
What?
7.
Where we
That's
going
what
with
I'm
this?
saying.
I'm
Look,
not a fan.
point
I'm not a
is,
fan of that.
I
She
know
Okay.
said she knows 7.
I know 7 women that's all 3 of those categories, and at least three of them bitches.
They
Would
freak
eat your
freaks,
ass.
like they level.
But that's-
freak
but
is
that's-
Not saying y'all want that.
No,
I'm
but what I'm
just
this
saying.
is what I'm saying. It
Well,
is
I would
very
want that for my
rare.
wife.
It is listen, listen to me. It is very rare in 2022. You just said 7 out of 13 billion people.
But
I
she
feel
don't.
like that's
She
a
don't
lot.
have
Have
13.
and
billion
probably out of
people.
13 billion people,
I know
9
about-
billion of those are women.
I know about 20 motherfucking people, real life. Like in real life, I know 20 people thoroughly. And of 20 of them people are probably like 15 are women.
Okay.
7 of them are single and meet all 3 of those boxes. And 3 of them bitches will eat your ass.
Mhm.
Men that are single out there.
We don't care about the
Why?
last
No.
part.
Right.
So
No.
listen.
I'm
So
just
the
showing that
7
whole
out of
extent.
15.
So listen.
I
What I'm
think that's a
saying
nice
is
ratio,
story.
is
What
what
I
I'm
am
about to
saying
say.
is what I'm saying
Y'all don't want
is
men
that it
to
is
be
very
tired.
rare. Let me put it maybe because I've learned that black people are physical. We're visual people.
Very.
It is very rare in 2022 where you find a woman that has freak, that has wife, and that has what's the last one?
Has eaten.
No.
Mm-mm.
What's the last one?
That
It
too.
was,
No, that
it
wasn't.
was
Business.
freak, wife, and
And
business.
athlete.
In business. It is very rare. This is what's happening to us as men. So let me give it to you on our side. What we're doing, this stands for freak. This stands for wife.
And
This
that's
stands for
business.
business. What we're doing is that we're dating a woman and she shows us this and we trying to make her have this. That's where we mess up.
Mhm.
A lot of men will take this freak and now we want to try to force her to have wife and business because she's a freak.
Mhm.
Men are fucking up because we're leading with the wrong head. All right.
I agree.
So what's happening is what we need to do is we need to do more of this: wife, business, then this. But because we are going to continue to keep thinking with the wrong head, this is the only thing we're looking for. And that's why we're still in the fucking kiddie pool.
Now put all three of them lined up again.
Okay.
Bring up the businesswoman first.
Businesswoman. Okay.
Businesswoman first. Okay, cool. So we at the businesswoman. She's showing you, she got her own bag. You kind of see that up front if a
Gotcha.
woman's about her business.
Understood.
So after a period of time of dating, you put the wife up a little bit.
Okay.
Take her back. Put her up again. Take her back. That's what niggas do.
Yeah.
So you never get to the point of knowing that this woman is already the freak.
So let me
We don't make it past those stages.
No. What we do is we go business to freak because now I know she got her bag. Now I want to sleep with her.
Mhm.
We leave this one. We don't just leave it there. We push that bitch all off the goddamn table.
Mhm.
Fuck being a wife because now why have the cow when you can get the
You
milk for
making your
free?
bread and we
Okay,
having
so
sex.
now we having good sex and we getting the bag. I don't want you to be my wife because again, why get the cow and why have the cow when you can get the milk for free?
But realistically, in 2022, are women not going to have sex and wait until marriage and be wives?
No,
Doing
what
it.
I am saying is that I wish our men would do a better job at prioritizing this over this. This is gonna come and go because we all know that money comes and goes. She can have a bag when you get her and then lose her job and be broke. We know that. But these things right here are they go hand in hand because I believe men control the narrative. And how I treat you determines how much of this I get. How I handle you, how I carry myself with you determines of how much of this I get. Now I get it. Some women out there are just freaky. I get that. But I'm talking about, I believe that every woman has a freakiness in them. But it takes the man to bring it out. You understand what I'm saying? So how I carry you and how I honor you probably dictates how much of this I'm going to get. And a lot of times you're probably capable of getting a whole lot of this, but the reality of it is that you don't want to prioritize.
Yeah.
You don't want to prioritize. And so until you prioritize, you won't get that. You'll never get it.
What'd you say?
Oh no, I'm here. I mean,
His freaky girl is the bottom right.
He done crushed her.
He said, "Fuck all that. Give me the other two."
Oh, yeah,
And I'm the business and
but no, the business and the wife, they normally get chose. But unfortunately, a lot of time the business and the wife won't be the freak. They'll be the last one to find themselves sexually, know themselves, understand themselves because they were so focused on being, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag.
And that's when men who wants the other two goes and get the side chick who only offered
That.
three.
Because we're still trying to make one woman, but we're
So
using
y'all
2
all
or 3 to
need
get it.
All three, right? So righteously, y'all do need
You're
all
gonna
Yeah, we
always
need
need
all
all three.
Always.
But the business and the wife one has done a good job of selling because mind you, she excelled in business. She got degrees and all this other stuff. So you will think and she'll look the part. A lot of these sisters, I've come across a lot of them. I end up being their type a lot, but they're not my type all the time. But why not start with such a high level assistant?
Right.
It's like, hey, you got
Right.
your own crib, you got a
Absolutely.
job, we got college in common, you a sorority. So, oh yeah, this is cool. And yeah. You know,
Suck dick with your teeth.
you know what I mean? Like I gotta like
That big
I gotta like
Bite your
beg you
shit.
to send me
Right.
a photo of a nip. I gotta beg you to send me a photo of a nipple or something. Like, I'm not trying to get you to be super perverted or anything. Just
You know what's so? It's just crazy to me because I know 7 women that would thrive with your ass.
No.
That's all I'm saying. So
7
I
women.
just don't understand why
I'm
y'all
not knocking.
can't find
I'm not knocking the fact that it don't exist, but it's one part where I am, like you said, where they are seasoned, and it's a pool that you're in. So, mind you, they're still a rare breed. So
Okay.
therefore, there's ones out there that hey, they'll do all that, and it won't be an issue at all. But then we have to realize we're human beings, we're people. Just because you have all that going on, don't mean we're going to be compatible.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Very
It
true.
just doesn't knock that out, and that's hard to get some people to understand.
Because there are some hidden things that a man will never say about himself that he absolutely has to have in a woman, and it has nothing to do with them three.
Yeah, 'cause in guy world, we understand failure and rejection. That just comes with the territory. There's a lot of sisters where I check all the boxes. And in my head, I'm going, I checked all the boxes too. Look where I am. Like,
Right.
I got to apply myself to another job, another position, and hopefully that's a good fit for me. It just doesn't work like that. I could be the best in a position at my job and not get it.
Yes.
Mhm.
And it'll be in my best interest to understand that, cool, go and do something else to be satisfied where I am. Don't harp over it and get disappointed and shut myself down where I'm not going to perform in another area where I can apply myself or in another position at another location that's the exact same. Nah, some folks get, oh man,
It's the end of the world.
I was with this motherfucker for this long,
Mhm.
and I'm this, I'm that, and I'm that. And I just, hey man, you applied the right thing to a situation that didn't work out. Don't shut down and get with somebody where you can apply this and they may be appreciative, more appreciative than the previous person. No, you're gonna be bitter. Guys do that shit too. Man, I loved her, but man, it broke my heart. Fuck these bitches. All right, bro, calm down now. No, not all of them bad. Because the difference is, for me, and I'll rest my case on this one. In guy world, real guy world, I ain't never met a man that said, fuck these bitches. Fuck all these hoes. I'm tired of all these women. I'm gonna go gay.
I ain't never met one either, bro.
No real straight dude has honestly jumped ship just because it wasn't going well in that area. I met plenty of sisters that went by, adventurous, gay for a day, gay for a situation, and blamed us. Nah, baby, I was just a speed bump for
Let
you.
me tell you something. They went right back over to your ass.
I ain't
Bitches
lying.
ain't shit
That's
over
right,
here.
but that's the problem.
We kind
They
of
ain't shit, and they make the game that way for them. But in God world, we at least have that in our favor, where there's an honor amongst the fact they look at it as shitty as it is. I'm not jumping ship.
Ooh, come on, tag me in. Tag me in. Tag me in.
Go ahead, get
All
it
right,
done.
so here's the reason why they do that. Because they're emotional. The reality of it is women move around and they get frustrated and they get angry or whatever when shit don't work, and then they jump ship and they come back and they jump because that's an emotional decision. And the reality of it is maybe they have thought about it their whole life. I don't know the reality,
I've never
but
known.
all I know is that at the end of the day, men, yeah, but men ain't gonna just do no emotional thing. Be like, man, I'm gonna go date this nigga for a day. No, we're not doing.
We're not gonna do that.
We're not doing. We're not, and peep this. As much as y'all probably will disagree, we ain't gonna forgive. We ain't gonna give up on our sisters no matter how bad they treat us. We're not. We're not. That's something we don't
Not
do.
give up on them in their face. You're gonna give up on them some way. What's that? The try, the effort, the give a fuck. Yeah, that you give up on.
Yeah.
Chasing their pussy. You don't never stop. Y'all don't ever stop chasing
Oh no, we'll pause that.
that motherfucking stuff. To hide that shit.
I disagree.
No, we will.
I disagree.
Listen,
When we're in our emotional
shit.
state, which we have it,
Fuck that.
we will pause.
Okay.
Don't believe that. Don't believe that. Look, I'm around these niggas for real. I don't think you will ever give up on the woman in that
Okay.
way because you
Mhm.
need her for the physical.
Mhm.
But y'all have checked out mentally, spiritually. Y'all just don't rely on women for tangible things.
I understand what
Y'all
you're
are saying
Okay.
I
you
don't
want
agree.
peace, you want all. Y'all don't rely on women for that though.
saying.
You expecting to come in and just be fucked asleep, and that's your happy space. That's not when you come into a podcast and you talk about the happy space you need to be emotionally yourself, to be on when you need to be. That's not what you out here telling them you need.
Understood.
That's what you telling your friends you need. That so no.
She won't even hug me when she walked through the door, man. She made me feel like, why you even here? Like she didn't call you over. Like that's the type of shit y'all telling each other. Like the bitch didn't greet you at all.
Mhm.
Like they play that mean girl up front.
Mhm.
And some niggas like that shit. A lot of men don't.
Mhm.
A lot of men don't like that mean girl shit. But that's not what y'all telling the girls.
So yeah, and
y'all
they
tell
say-
us we like hard to get bitches. And then they take it overboard.
Well, no, it just,
Well, I
it
want you
just
to
goes,
like me too.
it just goes to the point where I'm saying that's just a larger group of those guys that's putting out that energy. And so unfortunately, they outnumber these types, the guys that actually require it. The reason why other men talk to other men because it's easier for us to at least have that dialogue. You guys come with a talk energy that we just can't match. And also, if it's not a fully developed emotion for us, you're going to ask so many questions that we haven't thought of yet. That's just how it is. That's a gender difference and a maturity difference. Especially if you're talking to me when I was in my 20s and my 30s. I know half the shit. If I woke up and I was like 20-year-old me again, I'm probably going to jump off a wall because I don't want to be that nigga in my mind.
Absolutely.
I remember how irrational and impulsive I was. That dude you were saying, fuck me to sleep. Hell yeah. Fuck that. I can't
had
be
a
that
long
dude
day,
no more.
fuck me to sleep. How you even got energy?
I'm like,
Leave
hey,
me fuck to sleep. You had a long
hey,
day.
hey,
No,
20,
see,
20-year-old
see,
us,
see,
20-year-old us was that dude. You get to
Hi.
this age now where it's like, that's why I say, hey, look, I understand what you're saying. I don't agree because it's not me talking about how much peace I want. And it's not about me being fucked to sleep. That is important. But I will never allow a dude to be around me saying I don't need a woman in my life because I know I need a woman. Statistically, you help
I've
me
been
live
saying
longer.
that for 3 podcasts.
You know what I mean? Statistically, you help me live longer. You care for me. My first definition of love, it came from a large group of women and like 3 dudes, my great-grandfather and my great-uncle. So I understand the difference between the type of love women and men can give their kids and how I get treated. I went to go check on a friend of mine from high school who had stage 4 colon cancer. And I made the mistake of saying, you know why I'm here at this hospital in Austin? Who was responding to those Facebook messages? My mama, my great aunt going, is Lance in the hospital? Do we have to go check him? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just here checking on a friend. My bad. Uncle called. Hey, nephew, you good? Hey, I'm good, Uncle. I just made the mistake and didn't fully express myself.
Right.
I appreciate the love. I know I need a woman's touch in my life. If I made kids, I'm definitely gonna need that because Lord bless a child that get 100% me. I'm gonna fuck him up because I need that balance. I know what I'm lacking. I might not need you, but I need you, and I chose you because I want you. That's the biggest issue I have in the date life right now. I get this speech that I have to flip for sisters to understand. Most things sisters shouldn't have to get the flip for you to get what I'm saying. If I took you out on a date and you heard me tell you, I don't need you. I got it. I'm good. I don't need you to take care of me. I got my own. I don't need you to clean up, open my doors, or pay for stuff. I could do that.
I hate that shit.
I just want you. I just want to be in a relationship. And you expect me to pay for this date. You expect me to call you and be cool with you. Now, if I told you that, told you I don't need you, I don't need you to clean, I could pay for somebody for that. I don't need your pussy, I could jack off, I could pay somebody for that too. I just want you to be around and I just want the illusion of a relationship. Would you stay there at that date? Would you kiss me later on? Would you have sex with me later on if you heard that that's what I said to you? The answer is normally fuck no.
Okay. I barely understand what the fuck you just said.
You broke that shit
But
down.
that's what happens.
I get it, and I definitely appreciate how you worded that. But see, a woman gonna go into that conversation saying what she don't need because she already think she needs you.
Mm-hmm.
We all need each other.
You no, not in that way. Like
Okay.
need you
Okay.
in a healthy way.
Okay.
You think she's trying to already tell you I'm not a gold digger.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to finesse you.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to
Make you go 50-50.
I'm not trying to
What?
That's the
be
thing.
the society's perspective on why women are out here getting men anyway.
Mhm.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to want you. I want to be y'all hate that word, your friend. I want to be what you need too, without you feeling like I'm trying to take something from you. I'm trying to get something. I ain't trying to beat nothing out of you. We in the same dating pool, trying to do the same, kind of get to the same understanding. And I'm already aware that shit is pent against you. So I'm trying not to hold that. I know you got a lot of bitches. I don't want to hold that against you. And what I'm trying to convey in this conversation is I'm not those bitches either. But to you, it sounds like I don't need you. So why you here? I'm not saying I don't need you. Why you here? I'm saying I'm not that girl that's trying to finesse you. I'm not no gold digger. I'm just here because I want to be and I'm interested in you.
So I think
So it's
what needs to be said is how how he said it and how you said it.
Thank
Yeah,
you. 'Cause I was about to say,
that,
if it gets
that should have been the
articulated like that,
conversation though.
then it
Like,
don't
hey,
happen.
you know, this is what you're interested. We're on a date and we're getting to know each other, and what we get to know, and that conversation should be had just like that. I'm not interested in nobody to come take care of me and sweep me off my feet. I want to be what you want, and I want you to be what I want, and together we can get what we need. And that's the healthy and happy relationship we're on a date trying to aspire to have.
Clearly,
So,
why you here?
I don't want
Why
you
we
to
here?
know. I don't want you to think I got you here because I'm trying to get a pawn on you.
Right,
son.
swindle you out of something.
That's not what we're here. We're here on equal territory. I'm available, you available, and I'm hoping you're the type of guy that I can coexist with in a happy space. Not saying I don't need you. I don't need you to give me all your money for me to want you. I don't need you to come take me around the world for me to want to date you. That's what she's saying.
No. But that's the thing. She has to say that because
She has to say all of it.
Not like that, but at least close to that though. Because if we touched on this earlier, that you told me we friends, right? Then we starting this loop all over again because I just sat down and heard you tell me for 5 minutes how much you don't need a man. Now, mind you, I need to know you need me, not just me personally.
Thank you, Lance.
Me
I've
in
been
general.
saying that for months.
Just me in general. So at least I know I
I've been
checked the
saying
team
that.
guy and you need a guy. I just might not be that guy.
Okay.
I know in general I
I've
need
been
a
trying
woman.
to say that
It
for
might
months.
not be you, but if you look up, I'm going to be with a woman, give or take. You're like, hey, this is what I want. So once we start coming with big dick or big clit energy, we turning off people that we trying to attract.
That's down like that. Big clit energy. That I don't like.
Well, I can't say titties or something, but I'm just trying to be anatomically correct. You come with that big whatever energy to somebody, and you over here flexing for whatever reasons, you're gonna turn away, if not a blessing, a potential person that you could get down with because you flexing. But rather than saying it the way you just said it, you'll get a huge difference. Your day gonna go longer. This dude ain't gonna stick around just for the coochie because you come at me sideways like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick around and fuck.
And see, I'm totally different from Lance because I'm not even sticking around for that. I'm cutting you all the way out.
I was like
Yeah,
this.
because it's a turn off.
It's a turnoff for me.
At that point,
I mean,
you're
some of them
turned
that be
off
saying it be too far.
at the okay.
They can
I
look
get
wrong
that.
there.
That was really good unpacking, guys. I really appreciate that. I have a different understanding of you guys' experience.
So what are y'all closing thoughts?
Oh shit. That's a lot of unpacking, ladies. Jesus. I hope you heard. I hope you come to a conclusion that can resonate with you and your dating experience. But these are a perspective from good men, at least that I single good men and their experience with a small dating pool. So my closing statements will be, hey, I hope he figured this out. That's where I'm at.
Really?
We need each other. Fuck the bullshit. No matter how you see it. Period. Dating wise, community wise, you can't just act like it's just me out here.
Yeah.
Like before I started, I just had to put out a disclaimer about my job. But even for my people, I know I need you. You need me. And every time you go on a date or kick it with folks, you always hear somebody acting like you by yourself. Okay, you keep thinking like that and see how far we keep going.
Yeah. We did.
Understanding. And all that getting understanding. I've learned that the more we do these podcast episodes, the more understanding I get. The more I realize how far apart we are on this scale.
Mm-hmm.
I would say we gotta find ways to pour into each other. We gotta find ways to tell a person what you want up front. We say it's a game. I get it, I understand it, but it's really not. It's more so getting an understanding. Stop letting your physical mind frame control the whole aspect of it. Stop letting your private parts control you as an individual. Because some of these things that we do in the dating world, make babies, get in financial debts, and things of that with individuals, you can't go. Those things are hard to erase. Some of them you can't erase. So let's men and women, let's be more logical in how we do this thing called dating. Stop being emotional, because men can be emotional too. Stop being so emotional. Let's be more logical. Let's think some things through. and have conversations when you're there.
That's good. Until next time, I see you guys again.
Peace out.